Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Wednesday, January 27th, 2016, around 8:07 in the evening in Belleville, Massachusetts. It's dark, it's a little chilly, but not as brutally cold as it could be this time of year. It's actually above average. And tomorrow, another early spring-like day, and the more snow melts, just patches of it, and it's soon going to be no snow, but it's going to be very, very muddy. And for the next 7 days to 10 days, that snow is not going to come. It's going to be bare ground into sometime in the next 2-3 weeks, maybe a storm, but we'll wait and see. Maybe no snowstorms or blizzards for New England this year. Maybe they're taking winter vacation, but sooner or later a surprise one's going to happen, I know. Some news to report, sad news to report in the world of NASCAR. Longtime NASCAR radio announcer Bonnie Hall passed away at the age of 83, so prayers to his family. And also former Major League Baseball player Walt Williams, nicknamed No Neck, who played 10 seasons in the Bigs, mainly for the Chicago White Sox, passed away at the age of 72, so prayers to his family. Fox Sports has named Paul Azinger its lead golf announcer, and he will be on the 18th hole with Joe Buck at the U.S. Open. The city of Boston, Massachusetts has dropped its lawsuit against Stephen Wynn's and Wynn's Casino to block a casino being built in Everett, Massachusetts. Paves the way for this to be constructed soon. Maybe it'll be open by the end of the decade. A Little House on the Prairie movie feature film is in the works, and the Arizona Coyotes are in serious talks to replace the Gila River Casino Arena in Glendale, Arizona, with an undetermined new arena, probably in downtown Phoenix. And that's about it on news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the decline and probably the demise of the complete games by starting pitchers in Major League Baseball. The complete games have been on the decline for years and years and years because pitchers have pitch counts, and plus there's relief pitching. Back when Major League Baseball first started, most of the starting pitchers was expected to go 9 innings, and pitching staffs back in the 19th century and earlier 20th centuries were maybe 3 or 4 man pitching rotations, so they would pitch like crazy. Plus the games were faster back then. And in 1904, for example, 87% of starting pitchers completed games. That's a lot. It would decline over the decades. It was still like over 50% until like the 1930s and 40s. Then relief pitching came, and the rotations eventually became 4-man and 5-man rotations, and the decline of the complete games continued on. Soon it was like under like 25% in the 60s and 70s, and some starting pitchers, the good ones, would on average in the 60s and 70s would throw between 15 to 20 complete games a year. Some were real lucky to throw 25, but with like the relief pitching and plus the around this time, the managers were doing pitch counts. And the pitch count, if they threw at least 100 pitches, they would take them out of the game, unless if they were throwing a no-hitter, because they did not want their arm being tired, or also fear of injuring their elbow or pitching arm. This got a lot of pitchers mad, because if they were having like a 1-0 game in the 8th inning, they probably want to complete it. And Baseball Hall of Famer Nolan Ryan one time threw over 200 pitches in a complete game back in 1973, but that was he pitched 13 innings. You'll never see a pitcher throw 200 pitches in a game ever again, my humble opinion. And eventually, when relief pitching got more specialized, good starting pitchers now only go 5 to 7 innings tops, and they have short relief, setup man, and relief pit and closers. And the complete game is basically on the verge of extinction. Back in the 1980s, like Billy Martin, when he managed the Age, he had a 4-man pitching rotation, and one time they pitched over, the starting rotation pitched over 80 complete games in one season, but eventually all those pitchers who pitched so many complete games had elbow problems and had to take early retirements. And the last time a pitcher in Major League Baseball threw 20 complete games was Fernando Valenzuela in 1986. The last one to pitch 15 complete games was Curt Schilling in 1998. And since the turn of the 21st century, there's been only 2 pitchers who would have seasons with 10 or more complete games in a season. CC Sabathia in 2008 with 10, and James Shield in 2011 with 11. And most teams now that are lucky to get 1 or 2 complete games a year. There's been some teams over the past few years who had the starting pitchers pitch 0 complete games. That's common now, because of like the pitchers being kind of babied when they start in the minor leagues. They don't throw a lot of innings. They just want to protect their arms, because pitching, in my humble opinion, is very important for any Major League Baseball team, especially ace pitchers, because most teams have some ace pitching, but if you have a truly ace pitcher, you don't want his arm going out, so they limit how many innings they could pitch in a season, plus pitch counts, plus they get big money contracts. The most complete games in Major League Baseball history is owned by Cy Young Hall of Famer with 749. That record is safe. It will never ever be broken. In fact, only 3 pitchers in Major League history have started at least 749 games: Cy Young, Nolan Ryan, and Don Sutton. That record is safe. And I bet within the next 10 years, you'll be lucky to see complete games in Major League Baseball, maybe about 40 to 50 a year, if you're lucky. And this is my humble opinion. The only time, the best pitchers in Major League Baseball, those ace starting pitchers, are lucky to for 1 or 2 complete games a year. It's usually when it's pitching a shutout or a no-hitter. I think complete games are on the verge of extinction, and I bet within the next 20 years you'll be lucky if there's be 1 or 2 or 3 complete games in all of baseball a year. And that's about it on that. And that's about it on these video blogs for the night. Tomorrow, 3 video blogs, more video blogs. First video blogs will be about the top 10 greatest ECW wrestlers of all time, Extreme Championship Wrestling. Second video blog will be about the Meadow Glen Mall, which is going to be closing on Monday, February 1st. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the Yes Network. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Rosenblatt of WCCO. Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's the best, and she's so stunning. She's also got nice legs. Amy Swinsy's the best. She's so awesome. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 Rocks and has a sweet southern accent. Vanessa Welch of Fox 25 Boston is the best. And in the words of the Patel last week, no boss, any questions, comments, concerns, shout outs and plugs, private message me. And there's be a possibility that I might have it, maybe some segments on here soon where I'll be answering your questions. Not to do a whole video blog, maybe take one or two questions once or twice a week at an end of a video blog. Would that sound cool to you? Good night. See you tomorrow, everybody.